Okay, my dear friends, and today's section now I'm going to discuss about some other commands to you. And the last section I'm explaining about the something drawing. Okay, but I am going to discuss about the next commands to you, and along with that commands I'm going to discuss the same plan with a different method, okay, different way. I do it that. So before going there, I'm going to explain this copy command to you. Okay, let's see here what is the meaning of copy command, so and how we do the copy command here. That's very simple to do, friends. So we can observe over here. So I'll take a circle now. I'll take a circle like this, and the diameter is given by, so d enter, and the diameter is given by 20 for suppose. Then what happens means the circle is made with the diameter of 20. The same circle I wants to be take a copy. Then how I take a copy? That's very simple. So I'm using copy command, cp command, or we can use co enter also, no problem at all. I'm selecting this command and enter. So now what happens, friends? Now it's asking the base point, so I need to be specify the base point. It means from where we are taking the copy. So from this point I wants to be take a copy, so that's the reason I'm clicking that point. And after that, where I wants to be take this, so that's why I'm off it at 8. So then it's order off. So I'm clicking this point. Then what happens means that object is going to be copy onto the your location when you were clicked, where you were clicked. So this is a way we are going to take the copy. And otherwise you can do on a different method also. What is that? See, friend, we can use your coordinate values also, whether it is in the relative, polar, or Cartesian. So it's not matter. So I'm taking the Cartesian now. So I just are using it what value. For suppose I'm given the 10 comma 10 as given now. So then what happens? From that origin to it's taking 10 comma 10, and the circle will go into the copy on that location. I just click on enter. Then we can observe there what there. Okay, that's very simple to do that. So can observe that. So okay, this is the way we are taking the copy command. And we have another thing also, move. What is the exact meaning of the move command here? So that's very simple to find. So m enter. So the same thing, I'm using it. What I do for the copy, and the same way we can do the move also. But move means it's nothing but cut. So it's moving that object, that location to another location. So I just showing it to you on example. Okay. So enter. I make a circle here. Make it circle like this. I want to move this circle from this location to another location. So how we do that? So we can take it the command that is, sorry, I'm taking the command that is move, and I'm selecting this object and enter, and specify the base point here, and I'm moving this. Yes, it's possible to move. Click there, then move command is move. It happened. So this is called as a move. Okay, and I'm going to discuss the next commands to you, that is called mirror. We can observe that. For suppose I'm drawing a line like this. Okay, now I want to mirror this object onto the other location. So means mirror it. Mi enter, and I'm selecting this object, enter, and specify the first point of mirror line, specify the second point of mirror line. It means what happened, friends? Now the mirror is here. That's the reason this object is automatically mirroring on this side. For suppose the mirror is here, then object is mirroring on this side. So that's why that's very simple. So I'm clicking on here. So then, and it's asking you erase source object. It means I don't want this object. I just pressing what? Yes here. For suppose if I want this object, then press no here. But I want that object, so that's the reason what happens, friends. I just say that y. Y means what happens? If the object is related and this object is stable. So now I do once again. Mirror I'm using. Enter. Just for the first point. Just for the second point. Yeah, no. Now you can observe. So this is called what, friends, is a mirror. Now let us see into the next one, friends. Another command I'm going to discuss with you, rotate. L enter. I take a line here. Okay, this line I want to be rotate with the 45 degrees of angle. So then it's possible. RO enter, select this object, enter, select this object, then after base point. From this base point I want to be taken 45 degrees of angle. So that's why base point here and I give it 45 degrees. Then what happens? It's rotating with the 45 degrees of angle. But here observe friends, but here I don't want to be do that way friend. I want this object and as well as I want to be copy this object within a 45 degrees of angle. Then how? How? It's possible, very simple. I'll do that. So RO enter, select this, enter, base point, and at the see friend I'm using copy reference here. So that's why copy. Now you can see this 45 degrees of angle. What happens? Now object is stable over here and it's taking 45 degrees of angle. So this is very simple, right? So this is what we are doing is the rotate option here. Okay, right. So next one is I'll explain some next commands to you. Right. What? See friend, for example, if I want to do something like offset. Let's here. L enter. I take a line now. I'm using the offset command now. So offset means what? We are taking the parallel lines or concentric circles. So we taken the offset for that we are taking this O enter, and it's asking that offset distance. It's taking that offset distance. So what is the offset distance here? The offset distance is going to be take by the what friends is a 5. Enter, select this object and specify a point on side to offset point. So means what? Offset I'm taking O enter and is asking that specify offset distance. Yeah, this is offset distance as given by that, and after that where I wants to be take that that parallel line fine. If in case if I wants to be take that parallel line on this side, we have to click on this side. If you wants to take on this side, we have to click on this side also. So that's the reason I'm clicking on this side, so automatically the offset will take over there. And the offset option is already now it's a non-condition only. We can select this, we can click this, we can select this, we can click this. We can use like that. Otherwise we can select this side, or we can select this and this side. So this is called what friends is the offset command we are doing it. And the same way we are going for the circle also will do that way only. So I'm escape it and back it. So okay, observe friends. And the next thing is I'm going to discuss with you, that is what friends is for example scale. So I'm explaining about the scale now. So I'm taking the line that is what friends is 100. So I draw a line segment with the 100 distance, but I want to be scale this 100 distance line with the 2. So then what happens? SC enter, select this object here, enter, and it's asking the base point. So it means what friend? When you specify the base point over here and when you increase any scale, that will be happen onto this side. It means this side. So suppose when you are selecting on base point on this side, then automatically the offset the scale will be happen on this side. Okay, I select this one and I am doing the scale there. The scale is as given by 1.5 suppose, and enter. Then what happened? The scale will be happen. Is it clear now? Is it clear? Yes, it's okay. So now we can see the scale is happened on this side. Why? Because of the base point we are defining on this side. So suppose the scale will be defining on this side. Automatically what happens means the scale will be happen onto this side. So this is the exact meaning of the scale command here. Okay. Okay friends. And next thing is we are going to discuss about fillet. How we do that? See, I have the line like this friends. In this corner I want to be take the fillet now. For suppose I want to be take the fillet of 5, then how? F enter, F for the fillet, R for the radius, sorry, F for the fillet, R for the radius. Now it's asking the fillet radius, that is 5. Enter. Select this object and select the second object. What happens? Now the radius corner will come out here. But we can see, friends, we have another one. L enter here. Line is taken. Yeah, this is a way I'm taking. I'm taking another line over here. Okay. But here we can see, friends, these two lines I want to be connected together. So then how we do that means, that's very simple to do, friends. That is F enter. But I'm not specifying the radius, I'm just selecting it at this object and I'm selecting this object. Then what happens means automatically it will be happen. Okay, so this is the way we are doing it. Some other commands to you. Okay, friends. Okay, friends. So okay, that's all for the today class now, and tomorrow and the next section I'll going to discuss the same plan what I discussed and the last section of the classes, the same plan as discussing, but with the different method and the different ways. Okay, friends. Okay, so please subscribe my channel. So if you have any doubts for this tutorial, so we have to comment below, then I'll be giving answers for that. Thank you.